What's up, everyone? It's Tech Trooper 64, and today is September 6, 2015. And today we're going to be going over some rumors that have emerged on Reddit.com from a user claiming that he has NDA with Nintendo of Japan. NDA stands for Non Disclosure Agreement, which means he's not allowed to give these out, and this is all talked about in confidentiality. But anyway, let's get on to with this rumor. But before I do, I would just like to say, do not take this all seriously until it's confirmed by Nintendo. Take this all with a grain of salt because you can't just think that this is all real because this is all just a rumor until proven true. So, without further ado, let's read into this. So, he also does say that the informations are from March 2015 with some updates from June and July. Now, he did receive a bunch of patents, which some of them are public now, info about what Nintendo is planning, and a list of games potentially in development. Some of them may or may not have been canceled, third parties included. The NX is not a single platform with a single device, it is a platform for multiple devices. The Wii U is still in the picture thanks to a good software result for games like Splatoon, and will still be the main home console for 2016. The 3DS is starting to get a little bit old, and Nintendo is thinking of replacing it. Some games will still come out on the 3DS, but big projects are being moved to the portable NX. So what they're trying to say here is that the NX is like this big OS type of thing, a little bit like Windows 10, and how that there's going to be multiple platforms that's going to support this NX, and it's going to have different properties for its own thing. With NX, Nintendo wants to create a platform where they can develop software for multiple devices with ease. With from the home console to the portable to the handheld to the smartphones and the tablets, they will have a big catalog available for multiple platforms with cross-buy, cross-saves, and cross-play. Similar to what Microsoft is doing with the Xbox One and PC thanks to Windows 10, that allows to play many Xbox games on PC, which is also getting a bunch of ports from the Xbox One. I think what he meant there is that the next generation NX platform from the handheld and the home console, they're getting a lot of Xbox One ports. Each platform will have its own exclusive games for its own platform. The Nintendo Network ID is still tied to a single device, but will allow to share details between platforms like friend lists, contents, local co-op games, and etc. Thanks to the new membership program, the successor of Club Nintendo, it will benefit from new Nintendo policies in terms of rewards. They will show the new handheld in spring 2016 and will be out by the end of the year or 2017 spring max. Specs will be higher than the PS Vita, but nothing mind-blowing. The screen resolution should be 540p, but they're considering 720p if costs go down. Because with the 3DS, it was a little bit more problematic to implement 720p. The Wii U successor will not have an optical drive, which will be optional. It will sync to the portable, and that's not obligatory either. Specs will not be super high, but will be close to the PS4 and Xbox One. They don't know how much, and like with the portable, it's subject to change anyway. Cross games will look better on the home console than any other platform with NX. Nintendo is focusing a lot more on the anti-piracy system. Big focus on the OS as well, the operating system. They hired people to worked on Google and Android, and the guys who worked on the GameCube OS and the Wii U browser are there too. Optimized version of the same OS for every Nintendo NX platform. Think again like Windows 10. Each with its set of specific functions. Updates will come out at the same time. They are focusing on making the OS blazing fast on each platform. The home console can connect with the portable to send to its own version of the game that you buy, which will use the same technology as the Wii U gamepad streaming to do that, or the internet connection. The home console will have connections with the Wii U gamepad, and it should be compatible as a controller. They're considering actually selling the gamepad alone as a standalone thing. It can connect to the portable for off-TV play, and because the Wii Remote compatibility is also being considered as well. As for support, since the home console won't have an optical drive, they're considering on having an external optical drive, also being considered for the Nintendo Network ID and the eShop for titles bought on the eShop. They seem that they're considering digital game sharing for this too, but this is not perfectly clear. The portable will have its own internal memory, which will be expandable. There will be a complete overhaul of online infrastructure, but Nintendo is determined to hold the successor successful operations as Miiverse, extending it even further and making it a central hub for communications by developers and a meeting place for players. It will be even more interactive with the ability to upload videos and screenshots in an integrated system and not dependent on the game. Voice chat and interactions between users will be revised as well. Much will depend on the user's age, however, to protect the minors. The home console will be out 6 to 12 months after the portable is released, creating the NX system. This will allow Nintendo to use better their resources in game development. They approached third parties during E3. Capcom, Square Enix, Ubisoft, and Electronic Arts also already have dev kits. Dragon Quest, Final Fantasy, Sonic, and F-Zero, and Metroid are in development. They don't know if these are the main games in the series or spin-offs. Zelda is currently a Wii U title only due to high development costs, but they can reconsider having another big game at the NX's launch. Prices will be 200 to 300 euros for the home console, but they are considering making a bundle with both the portable and the home console for no less than 500 euros. Many of these things will be discussed in the future Nintendo Directs, which will have a different host in every market if Nintendo can't find a CEO by October. A new 3D Mario will be shown, along with a new Zelda trailer. Retro Studios moved their project onto the NX and will not be unveiled until 10 to 18 months after launch. They will talk about the new Club Nintendo, which will be in full function with the NX, considering making agreements with phone carriers in order to better manage applications like Miiverse, Club Nintendo, and the ability to purchase software by phone. Some of these will be out by March 2016. Is everything set? Yes, but with Nintendo, you never know. If this guy has updates, he will share them with us. So, what do I think about this? I personally think that this is all great, and I see that Nintendo's trying to make their OS or their big system for next generation like Windows 10, which isn't a bad idea, but problem is, Nintendo, in terms of like catching up with the times, I'm not sure if they're ready for that. Now, according to this, the NX is supposed to be this big system that is going to harbor the Wii U, the 3DS, and the NX Portable, the NX Home Console. This sounds a lot like the Fusion design console, which it's not a bad thing. Like, this is not a bad thing at all. It's just I don't know if I'll be ready for it, and I don't know if this is something that I'm excited for. If it's true that next year they're going to release the next handheld, that's great, but what's making me not believe this is that at E3, Reggie confirmed in an interview. I'll try to find it. I'll put in a link in the description if you want to read it. But I'm pretty sure that Reggie confirmed that the NX is a home console and it's not a handheld, and it's nothing like that. It's a home console and that's it. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what he said. And if that's the case, this makes this whole rumor null and void. But anyway, what do you guys think? Tell me in the comments down below. I'm actually curious on what you guys think about this rumor. I personally think it's not a bad idea, but only if Nintendo launches it well. Then I think it's a good idea. So that's all for today. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.